I was reassembling this Honda wet clutch. I just was going over it and making sure the clutch pads were decent, and they're good. I'm going to replace them after this season, probably in fall, because they're still good. There's no excessive wearing, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I was watching a video on a guy putting one of these back together. He's basically rebuilding it, and I noticed he didn't reposition the clutch springs back in the position they're supposed to be. So just for grins, I said, I wonder how many other people are doing this. And I watched 7 videos in a row of people just throwing these springs in and tightening the bolts, tighten that plate down. This plate has a little lip there. And what you want to do is make sure your spring is behind that lip. Like the little part on your spring's got to be behind that lip, and basically what that does is keep the spring from rotating. But yeah, a lot of the videos that we're watching on there, they're just throwing them in, and you don't want that spring. See, this is wrong. You don't want that spring to do that, because eventually with time, you tighten these down, eventually that spring's going to spin, and it's going to end up locking in place, but then it's going to be a little bit looser than the rest once that falls down. So when you're reassembling these wet clutches, make sure you put the springs in the right position. Don't just slam them together. They will work. I've seen them happen before, but your clutch is going to eventually wear out once those springs move, and it's not something that's going to happen as soon as they do, but it's just going to cause premature clutch wear. So make sure when you're putting them back together and you're putting your clutch springs in, you make sure that that spring's in the right position. Alrighty, like, subscribe if you want to. Later.